Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, chat? Hope you guys are doing good. God bless, God bless. One second, chat. Put today's thumbnail into the stream. There we go. Alright, chat. I'm back. Alright. What's going on? Welcome back to another brand new stream, chat. Hope you guys girls are having a blessed day, afternoon so far. Let's see. One more thing. There we go. Alright, we're done. Made a little adjustments. Alright, we're back. Alright. Alright. Alright, so chat, if you want to join up on if you want to join the XP clan, guys can hit me up over on PlayStation. It's DarkXP. Or if you want to check out the community Discord as well, it's going to be a clan slash, you know, my overall community Discord as well. Guys can go ahead and join up on there as well. It's basically going to be about natural. It's going to be purpose. It's going to be about strengthen our body, mind, and soul. It's going to be based on teamwork as well. And it's going to be based on PvE only. Just not going to be any PvP. It's going to be strictly PvE. It's going to be relaxing. It's going to be chill. It's going to be, you know, having a fun time. And it's also going to be structured with on my faith belief. So, something to looking forward to as well. I'm also going to be doing more builds for you guys as well, if you do decide to join up on the clan. I am active every single day, and this is where I'm going to be doing like community raids, incursions, escalations, countdowns, anything you guys want me to do. I can bring you more interacting stuff for you guys, because it's not just about me. It's going to be all about you, the new players, the newcomers, because this game thrives on, you know, try to lead, you know, the best example that you can possibly be. So that's where I'm coming from with, helping out new players, because this is all this game is about, is helping out new guys. So, something looking forward to. If you do decide to join up on the clan, let me know. Hit me up on PlayStation. I will have all the links in the chat as well, and it's also in the description box in the stream as well. You guys can go and check that out. There we go. And then I'm gonna post this real quick. There we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. If you guys are brand new to the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos a lot this week. It's going to be mostly with Investor Mask, a new bleed build that I'm working on right now. It's actually pretty nasty with the gear shift. You can pull 1.3 million, almost like 1.3.6. It's really good. If you want survivability, you can choose. You can do Bloodsucker. If you want more crit chance, I have 50 at base, and I have over 168 base flat. Like, this build is really nasty. Oh, over the weekend, I think it was Friday or Saturday, I had... Yo, what's up, what's up? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you guys and girls are having a good day today. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I had rolled all reds on my Investor Mask. This will get you at least rerolls for like over 100, like exotic opponents. Like, it's really, really crazy. Super expensive. I don't recommend re-rolling 100 times, but if you want like all 4 reds, it is costly and it is RNG. So have fun, and hope you guys get what you get. I had blue core and I had 3 reds at first. It was nice damage, but I wanted the weapon core, so it's actually pretty nasty. It is super strong, especially getting like the 10 extra critical hit damage on top of the 12%, and on top of the 12%, 13% you're getting off of the Grippo Sombra. Bro, it's insane. So this build is going to be for today. It's going to be the new updated bleed build. It's going to be mostly the gear shift because of the extra total of the weapon damage by 38%. So you'll get 1.3 million, like 1.35 at least. And I will show you guys in 1 second. I am rocking out the Blackout Pulse. You could do a little bit of hazard protection. You don't really have to. If you want more base of the value, which I should be doing, this will give you more. Supposed to give you more. Hold on, let me a second. 1 second, 1 second. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a modifier bug. That's not supposed to happen. convert 1 and convert 2. It's basically you'll get more base value stacks on the offense because you'll combine 2 together, and you combined the headshot damage and magazine size. The more magazine size and the more headshot you do, like further your builds, the more damage you'll do. So it's actually pretty insane. And I don't know why it's not showing. The passive modifiers, like, hold on, I might have to log out, log back in. This is insane, man. Alright. If I reload, it shows I have 195. There we go. Okay. So you'll get 90% headshot damage and 30% of magazine size. So if I go to the stats, you'll sit at least 235 because we have the red eye. A dead eye event happening where you get 60% of the headshot damage, right? On top of the 90. And we're getting at least an extra boost of the weapon damage, which is nice on this bleed build. We have 50 crit chance and we have 168 critical damage. And at 235% of headshot damage, including the 60% into the event. So let's go ahead and test it out. Sorry, 1.4. That is due to the extra 60% of the Deadeye and the 90% on the modifier. And then this is going to be for today's build video on stream. So it's going to be like a live recording of the build breakdown, showcase, all that jazz on the stream. Then we're going to move on to this, guys. This build right here is very nice. You get a lot of damage and you get a lot of survivability. Not only you get the 1% armor regen on Bellstone, but you're going to get 12% extra bonus armor from Perfect Bloodsucker, which is the Liquid Engineer. I got this all red from today off stream. I got, luckily, I think I crafted like 30 or 40 pieces because I do have the blueprint. So I was able to re-roll a whole bunch of Liquid Engineers, and luckily I got the weapon core exactly what I wanted. So this is nice for this build for the backfire. I'm at base 186 with prototype. I'm going to give you a quick example. So if I do this, right? Because we're getting extra 18% of critical hit damage on prototype, and prototype as well on the holster. Then if I go to the stats, we have 198, right? But wait, there's more. Where is... Oh, okay. So if we change out the Grippo, just an example, we have a total of 199. But if we have a critical damage mod, we have over 211 critical damage with this backfire. And with this backfire, which I uploaded a quick little video clip of me practicing with the backfire with this build. This is going to be coming soon, and I am looking forward to this build because we have finally surpassed over 200 critical hit damage base value, which is insane with the backfire. Now, if I change this talent real quick to, I would say, Unstoppable Force, which I haven't tested out Unstoppable yet. I'm sure we will get over 200. Over 211. Alright, let's go and test it out. Bro. 2.1. Holy crap. 2.3. 2.4. 2.5. 2.6. 2.7. 2.7 million. That is insane. And we're sitting at 411 critical hit damage. In the video I posted a little bit earlier, before when I go live, we hit 386 critical hit damage. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I might do a prototype video, build video. And we're also getting the extra % of double damage on Echo. If I had all Echo, I think I might surpass 3 million. Interesting. Interesting. And we're at good armor too, including the health. But if you don't want to do prototype, there's also a regular route option. Just regular striker. If you don't have prototype, this is also a good route too, because we have about 200% of critical hit damage. Almost 200. So, and we're sitting at really nice on the critical hit chance. Sitting at 58%. Because ideally you don't want above 59 or 60 max, because that's over the cap of 60. So between 55 to 58 critical hit chance is fine with the backfire. You want at least 180 and 200% critical hit damage. So this is very nice. A very good sweet spot with the backfire. Because you're getting the 10% critical hit damage on the talent of the slotted talent on the investor. It's pretty solid. So if we get the full stacks, the full buffs, 1.9. Yep, I see it right there. 2 million, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.6, about 2.7. This is really nice. Holy crap, bro. Almost 400 critical hit damage. So yeah, this is without prototype gear. With prototype gear, you'll be at 411 critical hit damage. Oh man, the investor mask is really nice. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do another investor build that's going to be with Hunter's Fury. That's going to be very interesting. I want to see how much amplified damage I'll do, including the critical damage and including the 25% of the extra amp damage on the chest piece. And you get more stacks with the Hunter Fury's chest piece. Wow, 20 million DPS? Yes, sir. This is very, very good. If you don't want the booster hive, which I would recommend because it stacks on hazard protection away from the bleed effect, that's totally up to you. Or if you want to use the reviver hive or any kind of skill you want to use, that's fine. If you don't want to use the Banshee Pulse, which I love because of it gives you the crowd control and it gives you disorient on top of running and gunning. It's kind of my style. You could use the Striker Shield to boost a little bit more damage. Incoming adds in front of your shield. It's also another plus. I'm tired. I played Escalation for 3 hours. What's up, Out Time? I closed the game, grabbed my tea. Here, have a sleep. Hello, bro. Hey, that's always a good sign, bro. Time to chillax, relax, you know? Hanging out with the boys on stream. I like it, man. Hope you're having a good day so far, bro. You could use the Striker Shield. Now, if I do that, go to the specialization weapon, Firewall. Make sure you spec on the right specs of your weapons. So right now I'm using the backfire, so I do the increased SMG gun damage by 15%. Max that out, then activate. Once you do that, thanks 3 hour, 9 purple. Don't know what's good or bad. I mean, you have 9 purples, so that's good, bro. That's really good. Got 9 drops. I mean, 3 hours though? That's kind of bad. Alright, so a Striker Shield will boost a little bit of your damage. So there is a route that you can take with or without Firewall, but it's nice to have. Get the Striker stacks real quick. Alright. .1 already. 2.2. 2.3. 2.5. 2.6. 2.66. You're also getting the burst damage as well. This is insane. Yep. That's really good. And then if you do without... If you do just a regular... You get less damage. So we have 2.66. 2.2 right there. 2.28. 2.34. 2.42. 2.51. 2.64. 2.65. So roughly, I mean, you're... Oh, 2.66 that time. I mean, I think it's like a 3 or 4% difference. Maybe 5. Show body numbers, bro. Not headshots, please. Yeah, I got you. Let me get the stacks again. So headshot stacks, you get 2.3 to 2.6. Body shots, you're looking at 1.8. About 1.88 on body. Full red emitter? Yes. Yep. I got this rolled this past weekend. So I got this on Friday. I was so happy, bro. So this will change drastically of how damage you'll do with the full red investor. If you do all purple prototype gear, and if you have all echo on your gear sets, you'll be looking at over at least 300 base critical hit damage if you get the right God rolled attributes, like all critical hit damages by 18%, right? If you're lucky, you're sitting at almost to 300 critical hit damage base on the backfire, and including almost 500% critical hit stacks. So this investor mask is actually insane, because you're getting the boost of the extra 10%, and you're getting the 12% right here, and you're getting the 13 extra % of critical hit damage, including the 200 stacks given, or so-called 100, but I like to say 200 because you get more critical hit damage stacks to begin with. So yeah, this is nasty, including the weapon damage by 30% expertise, but don't worry about that. I mean, it does boost your damage, but not a lot though. It does help out. You are getting the 15 extra % of critical hit damage on the muzzle, so that's that. Where people say vidIQ better than Striker chest for escalation is true. How? Because if you look at the chest piece, right, you do get the 100 stacks on the chest piece, but they nerfed the chest piece and the backpack. So I think it was like a while back, like a few seasons ago, when they nerfed a whole bunch of stuff. They nerfed the backpack and chest piece. It was 1%. Now it's like 0.65. It's good damage. Sorry, not chest, backpack. Oh, the backpack. Um, I think perfect vigilance. Hold on. Backpack, talent, Vigi. Where's Vig? You get 25% extra weapon damage. I think that's why people are going into vigilance more in this season, because you stack more weapon damage. So let me get this straight though. Wait a second. Wait a second. You're gonna tell me unstoppable force gets less stacks? I mean, by 5%, 25%. Oh, I see why, bro. I see why. People are not using unstoppable force because it has low base value weapon stacks. That's why. With vigilance, you get 25%. If you're not taking damage, because it will disable the buff for 4 seconds. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Let me do this. Right? So, headshot crit, you're looking at 2.65, 2.66. Now body crits, looking at 8.50, 1.86, 1.85. I mean, I don't think I see the difference. You're just getting more weapon damage by 25%. Now if you go with unstoppable, I think you get more base value. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's actually the same. You get the same base value weapon damage. That's actually really good though. Huh. That's crazy to me. Progression, collectible. I still need a lot of collectible stuff. I've been too lazy. But yeah, chat, if you guys would like to join up on the XP clan, let me know. It's all about purpose. It's all about teamwork, dedication. It's all about natural, um, from the ground up. It's gonna be a lot of faith-driven content as well, like daily scripture, daily you know prayers as well, to encourage, to shed some light to for those who are deceived, and for those who are um, misled, lied to, on and off the game. It's basically like a safe spot, like a safe space as well, to break away from everything what's happening in the world and stuff. Especially, that's why I made the community Discord as well, for you guys to chill, hang out, talk among yourselves, and just have a good time as well. Especially with this clan too that I've made. It's nothing but good vibes. That's all it is. It's going to be based off of PvE only. PvP, since it has drama and toxicity, it's going to be PvE driven. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you want to join up, hit me up on my Discord. Is in the chat as well. And if you want to hit me up on PlayStation, hit me up on PlayStation. It's itzDarkXP. Can hit me up if you guys would like to join up on the XP clan. Did I miss anything? I did. All right. All right. Bro, something just occurred to me. Could it be that when your striker stacks run out, you deal an extra 25% extra damage until you refill them? I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. I think, maybe, perhaps, because I think you get more stack amp damage on unstoppable force. Make it seem like it's actually even with the vigilance, where you get the 25 extra weapon damage. To me, I think it's even with vigilance and unstoppable. I think it's 50-50. If you go with perfect vigilance, I'm sure you get more damage out of it. Because instead of 2 seconds, it's 3 seconds. No, it's just same thing, but they amped up the disable buff duration. So that's not good, I guess. Um, I I mean, I'm sure if you do 13% headshot damage, you get more headshot crits, obviously. I'm sure you'll get like over 2.7 mil. Agree, interesting. I'm confused. So, okay. Alright, so watch. So say if I have, a suppable, right? You get 5% plus you get the 15, you get cycle up to 5 times, right? You get 5 stacks, 15 seconds, and you get 5% extra robot damage. With those 5 stacks, you're basically getting 25% extra damage. But that's not the case. You're getting even damage. .5, 2.6. You're looking at 2.6, like 2.7. Let's just say that. So you're getting 2.7, right? See how it's 2.667? Now if you do vigilance, as an example, 25% extra weapon damage, right? Two point three, 2.4. 2.5, 2.56, 2.57. It's the same. 2.667. There's no difference whatsoever. Vigilance and unstoppable force, you get 25% weapon damage. Wow, they are actually equal. That's actually insane. Because, well, unstoppable force, that's 5 stacks, right? I mean, I guess you could say that's 18%, but if you go off to the numbers I had, 2.67, that's actually pretty good regarding to vigilance and unstoppable force. It's acting like if it's based off of the same damage, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, bro. Roughly between 18 to 19% overall stacks with UF. But I guess people are going for vigilance because, yeah, you get more weapon damage out of it. 100%. So that's actually pretty nasty, man. Oh, that's right. Today's video is going to be, so that's going to be wicked. Yeah, this is going to be the gear shift. I mean, I could get more critical damage since I have that going on. We're at 183. Just gonna boost that critical chance up a little bit. Yeah, but good, because don't need stacks, and vigilance gameplay style insane for escalation. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, vigilance is good. Yep, it's really good. That's why I think a lot of people are using it because, like I said before, the 25% of the weapon damage. I don't need the firewall shield. Just use that. Alright. Let's get the gameplay going. Let me go ahead and share the stream real quick. Don't mind me, chat. Give me like 2 seconds. Not for normal content, but for escalation, it's really nice. Yes, I agree. You're not lying on that one. Alright. So we have 50 crit chance, 173 critical hit damage. We're using the firewall to get ourselves that 15% extra of the critical damage on the underbarrel, which is the tactical short grip. And we're using the muzzle brake 5.56, get the 5 critical hit chance, and we're also using the C79 scope to get the critical hit chance, as well to get base on the 50 critical hit chance. And we're also using Gropo critical hit chance mod, weapon damage double crits with Wicked, to boost ourselves the weapon damage by 18%, applying a SAS effect, which is going to be bleed. We're using the all red, full red investor mask because we're getting the additional 10 extra percent of the critical hit damage because it's full red. We're also getting the extra critical hit chance and damage based off of the attributes alongside with the 10% critical hit damage. And we're also running with 4-piece ongoing directive, armor, critical damage, critical chance mod. We're also getting the hollow point weapon amplified damage by 50%. We have the gloves, armor, critical damage. We have the knee pads, armor, critical hit damage. And we're also using the holster, weapon damage, and critical chance. We have critical chance all across the board You know, if you want to do all, you know, critical damage, by all means, go ahead. You are losing potential out of the critical chance, because if you do all critical hit damages, and I'll show you real quick, it will have you less critical chance. Both purple version escalation build with Vigi and Striker backpack, but with Vigi backpack I'll use named Petrov. Critical chance, I need new MK46 with critical hit chance and frenzy. More 45 exotic components. I mean, that's not bad, because some of the MK46 is actually pretty nasty with this season regarding to measured as well. So that's actually pretty nice, especially with the Vigi backpack. You get, I mean, Striker backpack is iffy. It is strong, but it's not that strong. I think Vigilance might be the best route for you. Vigilance is... Yo, what's up, Unique? What's up, what's up, what's up? Yep, I agree. Yeah, man. It's all about testing, you know, to see what works, see what doesn't. I truly believe that if they were ever to rebuff the Striker backpack again in the future, in the chest piece as well, yeah, you won't be needing the Vigilance backpack, because it's going to be reverting back to the previous damage it had before. So if they were ever to do that, you might be able to replace the backpack, at least, to what I'm understanding. But if you have all crit damage, right, all across the board, for example, right, and then critical damage, you're sitting at 209%, but once again, your critical hit chance is too low. If you want to check out the critical damage to see how it works, I would recommend doing the Capitol building to test out your builds. That's where I'm going to be going to in just a moment to test out my build. Oops, I need the... Sorry, guys. I need the pulse. I don't... Dang, bro. I need the... Man. Alright. So, scratch that. Scratch that, guys. I need the Banshee pulse. Okay, so we're at 204% critical damage. That's fine. We had like 209. Alright, so let me go back to the firing range real quick. And let me equip myself the Banshee Pulse, because infinite ammo. Bleed ammo, I should say. Yes, you're getting 2.5. Wait, did I say 2.5? sorry, 1.5 million damage with 204 critical hit damage, but you need to balance out the critical hit chance. So this is what I will do, right? To balance out the damage, I will do critical damage. I will do critical chance mod on your chest piece, critical chance on your backpack, and critical chance on your holster. So that way you are balanced between 50% critical hit chance at the sweet spot. Between 50 and 55, it's really nice. Between 180 and 200% to 150, it's also a nice spot with the critical hit damage. So it's going to test out again. 1.4. 1.44. That's actually a nice even amount of damage that you can do. And the modifiers, I have blackout. I have perfect measured. Yes, on the gear shift. Yes, sir. To get the extra 38% of the total weapon damage. It's really nice. $1.44. Okay. When Catalyst and Tinker first came out, and the ongoing set became incredible, popular, I was telling everyone to use the MK46. Nobody liked it. Not everyone uses it. Yeah, exactly. Quite the opposite. It's really good now. Like, oh, also chat, on the third attribute, I do have critical hit damage. You can go back and forth between critical hit chance and damage to see how differentiate that you can do with this weapon. You could do critical chance, you could do extra magazine to boost up the more magazine size damage. The more bullets you have, the more damage you'll do. So I would do magazine size, critical damage, rate of fire seems to be fun. What else? You could do handling. If the weapon lacks handling, you can do that. If you want more optimal range, you can do that. It's all about your build preferences, to see what seems to be fit for you. I like to do the critical hit damage and chance due to the lack of, the chance it has on this weapon and the damage and the critical damage that is. So that's why my base is 50 and 168. And very important for me, it's same stability with incredible RPMs. Yes, I agree on that one. This will be stable because of the less rate of fire it will do on the bottom half of the magazine. So it's really nice. It's really nice. I recommend using this, actually. And back when I I will use either the Catalyst or the Coyotes. The Coyotes is a nice route if you're missing the critical chance or damage on the weapons or your build. I would do the Coyotes. Catalyst and Coyotes are a nice fit too. I will have a second build video for you guys where you can use the Catalyst the coyotes or the investor. Three options that you can do with this bleed build. If you're missing crits, I would do coyotes. If you're missing damage, I would do the catalyst because it boosts up the 5% or 15 extra percent of the weapon damage. I would do that. If you are missing overall weapon damage and double crits, I would use the investor because it gives you more boost of your critical chance, damage, and critical hit, damage on the 10 extra percent of the slotted talent on the mask. So there's like other options that you guys could do. Super for escalations, yes, I agree. And group damages, yourself and damages on the groups, yes. All right, chat. I'll be right back. When I'm back to get my food, we're gonna be recording some videos on stream, and we're also gonna be recruiting to whoever wants to join up on the XP clan. Let me know. You guys can join up on my Discord server, or if you want to hit me up on PlayStation. Once crossplay does implement in the game, you guys can join up on the clan on either Xbox or PC when it does go live. I'll let everybody know when that mechanic implements in the game. So I'll let y'all know what that does. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat. I'll be right back. Then we're gonna kick off to do some of Visser mask builds on video on stream in real time. So that's gonna be something looking forward to as well. I'll be back. Chat. Be back. What's up, Cat? What's up, chat? Alright. I said what's up, Cat, and what's up, Cat. Yeah. Because I'm also streaming. Alright. So I'm gonna eat real quick, chat. But I'm still here, chat. Alright? I'm just gonna be eating because I did my sugar and stuff. So I'm gonna be muted and I'm gonna be eating my food. Yo, what's up, Wagner? What's up, what's up? How are you? I'm doing good, bro. Thank you for popping into the stream, bro. Where can I get the investor mask? You get the investor mask by targeting loot mask into retaliations, countdown, summit, and targeted loot open world mask as well. Yeah, bro. Anytime. Anytime, man. Always happy to help. Oh, hello. Very nice. Always play cautious, guys. Always play cautious. I know I'm a running and gunning type of player. It's kind of hard for me to stay back a little bit, cover to cover. It's fine by me. Playstyle's a little bit different. I'm up for it. It is going to be RNG, Wagner. Just keep that in mind. Oh, and you also get the investor mask in your season pass level. 29, I believe. 26, 29. Somewhere around there. Investor drop from open world, bro? Yes. Because you have the reconfigure blueprint. If you have the reconfigure blueprint, you're able to farm it in the open world. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And countdown, retaliations, summit, everywhere. Oh, other side. Couldn't tell. Oh, okay, right. Blueprints. I got all 75. Nice, bro. Keep up the grind, man. Nice damage. 1.4. Oh, chat. Also, if you want more, a little bit of survivability, you can do Liquid Engineer to boost up the bonus armor by 12%. If you want more damage, go with this route, the group of Sombra with Wicked. Or if you want more survivability with armor, go and use the Liquid Engineer with Perfect Bloodsucker, 12 extra % of bonus armor. You'll still get the critical hit damage up there. Oh, best spot. Best spot. But you know your new retaliation's not working? Ah, wow. I didn't know about that. That's something new. Hey yo, hey yo. What's up, Dag? I don't want to join your clan. Oh man. How you doing, bro? Good, good. Working on alerts. Nice, bro. Hope that's coming along very nicely, bro. Hard work always pays off, bro. Always. Get up there, bro. Yes, sir. It's a pain because I do it all from scratch with animation and coding. Nice, bro. That's awesome, man. Back in high school, I used to code a lot. Google Gemini. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, bro, I'll definitely check it out. Definitely. This build is nasty, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope you guys and girls are having a blessed day so far. Afternoon and the late evening. Let's go, let's go. Oh. I always get mixed up because of that GPS. Kind of juked me a little bit, not lying. Telling me to go to a different area. Yep. He thought about it. He thought about shooting at me. Hesitated. I'm gonna wait until they come a little bit closer so I can get more hollow point ammo. pretty solid build. Now, we're gonna do the backfire with this setup. We're gonna be taking advantage of the 10% critical hit damage. We're gonna take advantage of the Lucan Engineer to get the more bonus armor, 12%. And we're also doing 4-piece of strikers. And we have about 187 critical hit damage. We're looking at critical hit damage on the chest piece, armor, critical damage. We have the gloves, armor, critical damage, armor, critical damage as well. And lastly, the holster, armor, and critical damage all across the board. 4-piece armor and 2-piece red. We're taking advantage of the backfire because you get 100 stacks. Get more critical hit damage stacks the more critical damage you have overall. Right now I'll get at least 386 critical hit damage with this build. Now if I do the group hill route, right, then I put either Bloodsucker or a Submovable Force. Yes, will give you more critical damage and more weapon damage itself as well. But if you want survivability, I will do Perfect Bloodsucker, right? So that's what I would do. I also have the booster because it will negate hazard protection and it will negate all of the bleed effect on the backfire. I have stim efficiency, range, and duration on the hide mods, and as well as the Banshee Pulse. You can use the shield or Striker Shield to boost a little bit more damage. It's up to you. It depends on your playstyle. My playstyle is running and gunning, so I like to run with the Banshee Pulse. It also helps out with crowd control as well. I'll do the radius and effect duration, and I'm running with Gunner. Let's get a little bit more boost on the armor and kill, handling and rate of fire as well. Yes, sir. Be back, chat. I gotta take out the garbage. God bless. God bless. Yes, sir. What's up, Jorgen? How you doing, man? What's good? What's good, bro? I'm back, chat. I'm back. Let's go ahead and do. I'm trying to think. Cause I gotta record the bleed build. So appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. Just gonna switch my build real quick. Alright. We can do that. I do like the damage, but I feel like because we're not gonna miss or lose the base damage, but we're gonna, lose a little bit of the armor. That's fine. Options. We could do weapon handling, but we already have weapon handling on the Vesper mask. You know what? We're gonna test out Bloodsucker. We're gonna lose a little bit of the critical damage on the side and the chance as well. That's fine. But we'll see what happens. Oops. Go and do this. Oh. Here we go. Oh, do I have the blue screen? Dang it. Yo. Not much. Streaming. Gotcha, bro. Yeah. Okay. Bet. Give me 1 second, bro. Let's go. Nice. I see you, bro. Alright. Yes, sir. Let's go. Alright, where you at? Where you at? There you are. What's up, old man Jay? What build are you running? I am running the 4-piece ongoing directive with the Vesper mask, 4 reds. I'm using the Bloodsucker, Perfect Bloodsucker, which is the Liquid Engineer, and I'm also running with. I didn't know I had the blue screen, but you can run with any LMG or any weapon you want to use. But the terms of what this particular build, the MK46, aka the gear shift with perfect measured, it's actually insane. I truly recommend using this build. It's nasty. Let's go, bruh. Official, bruh. Yeah, bro. Let's see what the stats looking. 44 of the critical hit chance. Let's boost that up a little bit. Let's get that crit chance there. 50, 155. Not too bad. I mean, you will lose a little bit of the critical hit damage. A little bit. But that's fine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. $1.2 mil. Still pretty solid. Hmm. Okay. Let's go. I got rogues. Perfect. There we go. Oh, rifled. That's crazy. Pretty nice. Yes, sir. Like I said, chat, this is the build I'm running with. I'm running with the gear shift, critical damage on the third attribute. 4 reds on the Vesper mask. Look at engineer. Critical chance, weapon damage, double crits. Chest piece, armor, crit damage, critical hit chance. Gloves, armor, critical damage. Knee pads, armor, crit damage. And holster, weapon damage, and critical hit chance. I'm running with the gunner, specialization weapon. I'm also running the stack broker with the back and forth. You can swap back and forth to get additional rate of fire and weapon damage for 10 seconds. That's nice to boost up the damage on this build, even though you'll lose a little bit of critical damage and chance, but that's fine. You can always make it better. If you're missing critical damage, you can do Grippo Sombra Backpack with Wicked, or you can also use it with Bloodsucker as well. With the modifiers, I am using Blackout Pulse to shock. I'm also running with Consume Offense. convert offense 1 and convert offense 2. So that way I'm boosting a lot of headshot damage and boosting a lot of magazine size. The more headshots you do, the more headshot crits you'll have, and the more magazine size you have, the more max size damage you'll do. The stats: 50 crit chance and 155 critical damage, even across the board. And 235% headshot damage, including the 90% headshot damage and 60% headshot damage with the Deadeye event happening right now. Oops, I forgot to call nearby allies real quick. Let's go, chat. Any day now. Alright, there we go. Let's get it, let's get it. We might do some escalation farming. I don't know, chat. Let me know if you guys want to see some escalation on the stream. What the heck? You just committed suicide, bro. That's not a headshot? Yes, sir, bro. Infinite bleed ammo is really good. I love it. I also use it for like grip damage as well. If I pair up with the coyotes, really good damage, especially for the group. Can't complain on that. Is this PC or console? I'm on console. I'm on PS5. All right. Then let's do. This real quick. The showcase. All right, brother. Appreciate you stopping by on the stream, man. Have a blessed night. God willing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. Then let's do the intro. Okay. Let's do this. Oops. The vase fell. Oh well. Now we're doing the intro. There we go. Alright, that video is done. Now switch over to the backfire. Hmm. If I want more damage, I'll have 199 critical damage, but do I want more survivability or crit damage? Hmm. Tough decisions. I don't know, guys. Survivability sounds nice. But I'll be losing a little bit of damage if I go to the Bloodsucker route. Um, hmm. You know what? I'll I'll try it. I'll try it. And then there we go. Let's go to hmm. Yo, what's up, Loco? What's up, bro? Hope you're having a blessed night. How you doing, bro? Just got done doing some tier 10 escalation and came out with a lot of prototypes. Nice, man. Bless, bro. Bless. It's awesome, man. Do I want to go to Grand Wash, though? Actually, yeah. Let's do Grand Wash. Haven't done Grand Wash in videos in a while. There we go. Okay, where was the audio? What the heck? That was super weird. Alright, there we go. I can never get my backfire to work like yours. It's all about taking time with the weapon. That's all. One 1.2. Let's go. Oh wow. Use a bloodsucker? Yes. I'm using the liquid engineer. Weapon damage and double crits. with the amount of bloodsucker you get from Liquid Engineer on the backfire, it's really nice because you're barely dying, which I love because how much bonus armor you'll have. It's really nice. You could do a little bit armor in the passive modifiers, but I like to have more damage than anything else, to be honest. Backpack is so good, man. So like I'm barely dying from it. It's really nice, man. Very good. I mean, that time I had to use my booster because I was close to the enemies. And plus, I was low on armor as well. Smart, if you ask me. Yes, sir. The more armor you have, the less you die from the bleed effect. It's there to use. Oh, 100%. Yes, sir. I should be playing a little bit smart. It's all good though. There we go. Alright. I can't wait for crossplay. Me too, man. Me too, brother. It's gonna be super fun. Oh, wrong grenade. Oopsies. $1.6 mil. I'll take that. Very nice. Not 24. Not too bad. Alright. We did that gameplay. Build video. Oops. There we go. Now time for the build. I'm gonna wait until I get all of my booster charges back to me. Then I'll record the outro. But hope you guys and girls are having a good day today so far. Morning, night, whatever time frame you're living in. Hope everyone is having a blessed night. Tomorrow, chat, I'm going to be streaming the First Ascendant. I'm going to be doing a lot of builds over there as well. I have planned to do Viessa, to do her Glacial Cloud build. Hope you guys enjoy that too. Looking forward to that. As well as an updated version of Freyna's crit build. I'm also going to be doing that. I'm also going to be doing a whole bunch of other bossing builds as well. Something looking forward to, chat. Something different. Something fresh. Other than playing some Division 2, but it is my home. It is my content for you guys to enjoy. To also get some build knowledge as well. So I can't complain on that because you guys are crushing it. You guys are amazing each and every day. Thank you all so much for 10 likes, I believe. Got 9 likes. Thank you all so much for just being here. It means, a whole lot. So thank you all so much. Let's get this build breakdown going. Alright, got that done. Deconstruct some stuff. Will this build work with some ammos? Yes. For example, if you equip it, and you'll have 37 crit hit chance, even though you'll have 186 of the critical damage. You could do, let's do some mods here for a second. Critical hit chance mod, chance mod as well. On the chest piece, you'll have roughly around 49 critical hit chance and 162 critical hit damage. This is actually a sweet spot because you want at least like 47, 50 to 55 critical hit chance, and you're getting some nice critical damages as well. You could squeeze in Seska backpack with Bloodsucker. If you want more crit chance, you could do that route to be safe with the critical chance to be even. That's up to you. You don't have to. That's also an option. But Coyote's Mask could work too. Yes, if you're missing critical chance or damages, Coyotes is the perfect fit. Yes, sir. Yep. Let's see. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Is it 6%? You'll have 49 critical hit chance, right? So let me do critical damage mod. Yep. So you're looking at least like roughly below 49. With the coyotes. It works really well. Yep. I can't get Garble on that mask. I am trying to get it all red, so till then I have to use coyotes. Or if you want a little bit more weapon damage, you could use the catalyst mask. That's also a good option. You could do that too. But coyotes is the perfect fit because once again you're gonna be below 45 critical hit chance. So coyotes is the best bet for you. Yes, sir. So we're good on that. Okay. So I do need critical damage back. Yep. Back at the sweet spot. Alright, boys. This is going to be the Backfire PvE build breakdown for the outro. Let's get it. Oops. I went too fast on that one. Let me go and redo. My fault, my fault. My right joystick also has like a little bit of a stick drift. So my apologies. I'll try my best to go slow. There we go. A little bit better. Could have been a little bit on the smooth side. Let me try that again. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. I hate having stick drift. See, like I was trying to go a little bit slow on the bottom side. I think it's the vertical how I am controlling my controller. Oh well. It happens. Showcase the investor now. Now go to the backpack. Weapon damage, double crits, critical damage mod, perfect buff sucker. Really nice. Armor, critical hit damage on the gloves. Chest piece, armor, critical damage mod. You get from 100 stacks to 200. Really good for damage. Then we have the striker holster, armor, critical damage. Then we have striker knee pads, armor, critical damage. Armor, critical damage all across the board for the 4P striker. Then we have the skills. I'm rocking out with the booster hive, stem efficiency, range, duration mods to further out the stem efficiency on the hazard protection and negating on the bleed effect. I'm also running with the Banshee Pulse for crowd control and for the overall running and gunning radius and effect duration mods as well. And for the modifiers, I'm rocking out with the Blackout Pulse active modifier. I'm using Consume Offense convert 1 offense and convert 2 offense to further out the headshot damage and for the magazine size as well. Let's go for the stats. 58 even critical hit chance all across the board. 186 even critical hit damage. And 220% headshot damage. 60 from the Deadeye event and 90% with the passive modifier. And here's the build breakdown. Let's get it. Now let's do the intro. A little bit longer. That's fine. It's all good. There we go. Alright, guys. Go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for the limited support from every single one of you. Truly appreciate it. For everybody who stopped by on today's stream. The likes, the subs, that doesn't matter. But what really matters is you guys stay tuned for today's stream. We did some build testing. We promoted my clan. If you guys want to join up on my clan, hit me up on PlayStation or join my community Discord as well. It's also in there too. Some more information about my clan, how it's structured differently, and it's more so not just me, but it's more so for you guys that are brand new to the game, like actually brand new, or if you're someone who is a veteran player as well, want some more assistance, by all means join up on the clan. But anyway, thank you all so much for stopping by. This is Dark, and I'm signing off. Peace out, guys.